For the girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card today. It's gonna be how do they see you? Yeah, I'm giggling because Sunday morning, oh my god, sleepyhead. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna develop and we're gonna use as well a Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Ooh, very beautiful, a bit shiny, so I don't know if you can see, whatever. We'll get there eventually. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. By number 1, how do they see you now? The Hierophant, the Devil, the 8 of Cups. Well, well, well. They can see you in many different ways, but I will say that they learn a lot with you, and they're still learning. You both, as you can see, student in front of the Hierophant, the big boss. That can be in front of a judge, in front of a therapist. You know, you there trying to understand, to make sense, to grow maybe together, maybe in parallel for a while, and then coming back together. But you are both on a journey and on a learning curve. Okay, so how they see you now? Well, they see you that they had to leave somebody in order to be with you, or they are doing this. What I see here is a karmic, is a codependency, is a toxic person, and that could be someone that they realize have been there all their life. That can be someone really, really close, but they're learning now that the influencing was extremely negative. So maybe through that learning curve, they learn to identify this person. And as I say, it can be someone extremely close. It can be a parent, it can be a sibling, it can be a friend that has been there for years, or it can be a wife or a husband. The thing is, they learn that they have to let that go through introspection, and I think we agree that there was an idea of therapist there as well. They learn to let go of a lot of emotion that was blocking them, slowing them down. So they had to stop dragging them and using them as an excuse. It could also be that they learn to get rid of codependency, maybe when it comes to substances. So they did some work, and maybe they were supported by psychologists, doctors, and whatever therapists, in order to stop that codependency. Okay, if it was about substances, but it could also be gambling, it can be also social media, sexting, all kind of things. So through introspection, they had to let go of all of it. Okay, and maybe make some space for you to reappear in their life. Because maybe the deal was, unless you do some work, I don't want to be in contact with you. I cannot go on that circle over and over and over. No, we need resolution. Okay, so how they see you now, they see you differently because they recognize that a lot of things you were saying about that particular person was right. Maybe they learn to maybe separate from their spouse. They separated from maybe a bunch of people that was a bad influence on them, or that was also a way for them to let go of the codependency altogether. So that is a transformation here. So as they see you now, as they see you, that you help them understand themselves, and you were definitely a revelation in contradiction with that person. But if that person was, for example, a parent, that was extremely difficult for your person to divorce their own parent. But sometimes you have to do that. Just because it's family doesn't mean it's always right. It's sometimes a process that you've been repeating, and that is a codependency. So it's something you may have learned at home very young, and then you look for a relationship that is a replica, a repetition of what you had when you were growing up. But now, here we go, we have a liberation here through work. So one more, I don't know why, here we go, there. Yeah, because of your, stability, consistency, you show them, no, not everyone has to be the devil. No, I am someone who had to rebuild myself from scratch, yes, but you can do so the same thing. You can do the same. Now I have my job, I have a certain sense of consistency and stability in my life, so should you. The thing is, when you're on a Hierophant, you're building long term. And the Queen of Pentacles, my female as a matter, is an energy of building long term, a career, building money, building relationship, having a reputation of commitment, trustworthy, and the rest of it. So you see, which one is they going to choose? But it wasn't maybe that obvious. So how they see you now, they see you as a savior, or at least an influence. You play a big part in their life. Whether you are connecting or not, maybe you're still in parallel, and you might remain in parallel. I don't think so, but you could. You will still have that influence on them. You help me see clearly. You gave me hope. You show me the light at the end of the tunnel. And they needed it because they were with a karmic. Maybe you told them some truth which were very, very difficult to accept about their own family, but now they realize, indeed. So just being near you is intoxicating. Yes, of course. Because, you know, they feel for you. But they had to maybe go through an introspection to acknowledge, well, actually, yeah, I'm loving you. But maybe for a long time, they were so intoxicated by the devil, they couldn't see you. Or they saw you, but not thinking or have what it takes to be with you. Let's see the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. That's what we're going to do, right? What do we have here? Well, we have the Eight of Pentacles, beautiful. So you're going to learn new ways. I hope you can see. Yeah, you're going to learn new skills. You're going to learn how to be in an healthy relationship instead of unhealthy. And that, you might think, oh my God, it's straightforward, isn't it? No. Because if you were born in an environment when you had someone extremely toxic, very me, narcissist and the rest of it, what kind of vision of the world do you have? You're going to have to let that go through introspection and learn new ways with the Hierophant, learning new skills. Beautiful. Okay, so that's how they see you now. Gorgeous. Okay, so part number 2, how do they see you now? 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Well, when they see you now is that they've been checking you out for a long time. Pretending they're not, of course, but they check everything you do. Anything you publish, anything you, create on your social media, for example. They check you out pretending they don't. The thing is here, we know we are very much in the Wands, a lot of impulsivity, and we're on the 9 of Wands. So we still need to get to the 10 of Wands. So there's still a lot of hurdles, misunderstanding, confusion, conflict as well. Yeah, it could be quite intense indeed. But then we're going to get to the 10 of Swords when one of you is going to say, you know what, I am done here. I don't want to carry responsibility of you. I don't want to carry this relationship. I don't want to carry the whole home and house and the money and the rest of it. I'm done here. I'm going to do the S1, take care of me first. So how they see you now, that you maybe walked away for a while. Yeah, because someone has to leave an old way of doing things, redefine the I am, S1 here, and then choose love. But maybe choose self-love. And maybe now that's what you've done. You chose you. So as they see you now, it's like, damn, yeah, you walked away from me. And now what am I supposed to do now? Well, they're going to have to finish the cycle of life and figure it out. Because they're going to have to go through the 10 of Wands, a bit more, and then define the I am as a Wands. It's a no-brainer here, okay? But they keep watching you, so let's have one more. Because, yeah, 10 of Pentacles, you are maybe in a period of time where after you met and connected, you go in parallel of each other. Because you have stuff to do, you go back to you, and they might have to learn to look after themselves by themselves, and then they will come back together, you come back together, but you are stronger than ever. 10 of Pentacles is a happy ever after, but in a very practical sense. Where are we going to live? Are we moving in together? How are we going to manage the money? Because the money will have to be equal now. A lot of things are going to change. So as they see you now, they say like, wow, it's a new version of you, damn. And I'm checking you out, but my God, I know that I have to work it. Yeah, they're going to have to work it because you're not going to accept the same old way. It's not going to happen anymore, okay? So what do we have? Just being near you is intoxicating. I mean, obviously it's the card of the day. Yes, of course, but maybe that is a little bit unhealthy, because if you were so happy, you wouldn't have so many misunderstanding and confusion, and also you wouldn't be in a moment of living life in parallel. But you are intoxicating, that's why they keep looking at you. They can't help it. Yeah, because they're going to have to learn, they're going to have to learn. Okay, let's have this one, the Golden Heart Nouveau Tarot. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, we have the devil here. Yeah, because that's it. Maybe they have a codependency and that been creating a lot of pressure, a lot of tension between you two. Maybe they were spending the whole money of the family in gambling or stuff like that. Or spending, overspending. Overspending is also, you know, codependency, obviously. So, yes, you decided, well, I want you to take care of me and love me first, so I'm going to go away from you, but you're going to check me out. But until you sort out your money and the way you spend the money, as an example, then we will not come back together. We will stay in parallel of each other. Seeing the devil is, it can be a member of their own family that have a very strong influence on your relationship, and that is very unhealthy. Yes, indeed, that can very much be that. But it can also be maybe a boss that is very, very demanding, and therefore they spend all the hours of the day working, working, working. Until they're going to get to the 10 of Wands when they realize, I'm done carrying this company on my shoulder. I want my life back. Ace of Wands. Here we go. Right? So that's quite clear for clear cut. What? On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.